Everyone, hope everything is going well. So on my other channel, AIH Sports, I did a video, sports cards before the next market crash, and I had a lot of comments in there. And I believe that it was cognitive dissonance. A lot of the comments saying like, hey, everything looks great, everything is fine, you've been bearish for an X amount of time. Even though I did videos in October of 2022 on AIH Finance, and I've said, hey, look, a lot of negative sentiment. It's time to buy, in my opinion. And I was bullish even before, the markets were going down at that time. And now we've seen the markets rip. And now I've been in a position where, hey, I'm not going to sell all at once, but the selling started for me in what, April, May? And it will continue on. Gradually take profits. Sentiment is getting frothy. And even though I think the markets could go as high as S&P 100, I mean, the S&P 500 to 6,300, I'm thinking back in my head, what if that doesn't happen? What if there is some sort of crazy event in the economy that I'm going to get into? Let's just look at this. This is from Kurt L. Richter. I may be pronouncing his name incorrectly, but he has this graph. He says every instance of an inverted yield curve coupled with the prolonged sideways trend in Fed funds rate, the economy has been heading into an economic recession. Saw this in 89, saw this in .com, 2007, for COVID, and now we're here. And I'm just looking at the situation where, hey, look, yeah, the Fed's cutting rates September, and the market should be pricing in that over the next couple of weeks. Markets will rip, but what's going to happen afterwards? I mean, let's look at some of these macro items or macro news. I'm looking at Martin Armstrong. He has an AI program. It's more right than wrong. And he says New York commercial real estate plunges 97.5% at Great Depression levels. That's something you don't see when the markets are at all-time high. That doesn't make any sense. There was property in Portland the other day, I believe one of the coveted buildings sold at close to 90% compared to the top of where it was at. Okay. That's not good news. I'm looking at, okay, now this, okay? Now take your political opinion of Donald Trump out of this, okay? Whether you like him or not, or you're an independent, what's gonna happen if Trump gets imprisoned on September 18th? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but what will happen to markets? Because okay, markets will be like, okay, right now they haven't done any debates, so we really don't know what's going to happen with this election. Because once again, the wild card is Trump going to be in jail? And if he's in jail, would he be allowed to win? If he wins, what if that's going to be nuts if that happens? I don't know from a legal perspective, but put the legal perspective out. How will financial markets act? Okay, go to Martin Armstrong's analytic program, AI program. So he's just looking at Trump media technology, and he was talking about um, the assassination attempt a couple months ago, or a month and a half ago, or a month ago, excuse me. And his AI program is showing a panic cycle the week of September 16th. And on the 18th, yeah, Trump could get sentenced. Okay. So that's what his AI program is telling him. And this is what he says. He says that it appears the computer was indirectly forecasting the assassination attempt would fail. Back-to-back directional changes targeted the weeks of July 15th and July 22nd. Curiously, September period that has been giving me heartburn shows up here in Trump's share as well for the week of September 16th. That panic cycle here. Okay. That's what his AI program is telling him. Okay. We'll see if that is actually going to end up happening. And I did see him talking about that week is for the past 3 to 4 decades when he's been running this program. That was the week when crazy things are about to go down. What's about to go down? Is Trump going to jail? That would be insane. How would the markets react? I'm just saying that, like, these are unprecedented times. This is the year of the solar eclipse. This is the year where a former president almost got assassinated that's running for the presidency. And commercial real estate, some properties are selling close to 98% at a discount. I'm not making this up. This is not hyperbole. Yes, the technicals as of this moment look bullish. I am not going to lie about that. But an external event or an event could totally change the dynamics of the market. And the pricing is already there, or not the pricing, the foundation is already there for the markets to go lower. That's why I have a plan since May or April, or excuse me, April/May to gradually sell my stocks. And I'm going to continue to do that. I mean, the comments from my other video are telling me, hey, look, maybe I should start selling stocks a little earlier than what I wanted to, more stocks. But I don't know. And, from a geopolitical point of view, what if Iran and Israel go at it more aggressively than what the market is anticipating? I'm looking at all of that and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, this year, early next year, it's going to be wild. It's going to be nuts. Anyways, let me know your thoughts and I'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.